All right, our microscope observations. If you're in person, there's the paper part. Most of you have done that or have started that on Thursday. We'll continue it Friday and Monday if we have to. And then there's the digital side. Each part is worth 6 points. So on the digital side, you have 6 questions. We're going to open up the slideshows, press that square arrow up in the corner. And what we have are the yellow boxes where we'll answer questions. So on these 3 cross fibers, what we can do with the microscope that doesn't show quite as well here is focus on the top one, the middle, or the bottom. Even though they look flat to our eyes under the microscope, they are at different depths. So you just answer the question, which color is on top and which color is on bottom. This one's a little trickier. This is leaf cells. They're kind of squarish or hexagonal. And you have to estimate how many cells you can see. My hint to you is they grow in a line, so count one line across and then multiply that by how many lines there are. That won't be the exact answer, but that's a good estimate. That's better than a guess. Next slide, you can Google a picture of a dollar bill to figure out which part of a dollar bill this microscopic image is. Now these images were taken with a camera that hooks up to my MacBook. I don't have one that hooks up to the iPad quite the same way. Then we have mammal kidney cells. So these are animal cells. On the first slide, these are plant cells. So we need to talk about how they're different. There's many ways you could talk about their differences. Here we have a stage micrometer, a microscopic ruler, and each space between the lines is 0.1 millimeters or 100 micrometers. It's the same thing. And you need to count how many spaces you think it takes to get across the middle of this circle, and that's how wide the field of view is, or how tiny this camera looked. You need that in millimeters and micrometers, so if you get it in millimeters, so like if it was 3 spaces, it's way more than 3 spaces, it would be 0.3 millimeters. You need to ask Siri or Google to turn that into micrometers, and that would be 300 micrometers. We have some hair. We're going to estimate again how many hairs are here. There isn't really an exact number, but we're going to do our best to get close. And then we're going to guess which kind of animal it is. The slide that has this has 5 different animals: rabbit, mink, muskrat, seal, and lamb. I don't expect you to know. I'm just curious about your guess. So those are the 3 required slides. Each yellow box is 1 point. If you want extra credit, you have to be in person and use the lens that we can place over our iPad cameras and take a microscopic image of something and a regular image. So the microscopic image would go on the left, and the regular image would go on the right. So if I had the image, I would find it from photos, and let's see if I have it from the other day. There it is. Nope, not that one, this one. I don't want to select them all. Come on, come on. That's annoying. Wow, how many did I select? All right, we're going to cancel. We're going to try again. Add image from photos. I just want that one. Okay. Now, for this image, I zoomed in on a leaf, and then I have a regular picture of the leaf. So what I'm going to do is actually copy this. Copy. Paste. Now I have 2 of them. Double tap and I can crop my image. Check that crop is done. Double tap. And I need kind of squarish photos. Why? Because I'm going to put it over the green space, and then when I tap it, I can send it to the back behind the images. I need to lower it a little bit. Now I can send it to the back. Now it's behind and it looks cool. Because looking cool is fun. All right. Is that going to cover the image? It looks like it will. All right, doesn't need to be that big. Check, tap, tap, send to back. So I have a regular picture of the leaf, and I have a zoomed in picture of the leaf. The lens we put on our cameras makes things 100 times magnified. So that's 2 points of extra credit. If you don't get to it, oh well. What we did on paper, which you can't do if you're stuck at home in quarantine, is we looked at a microscopic letter E at 10 times magnification, and then we drew it. 2 points to draw it, and then 1 point to describe how it's different from a regular printed E without a microscope. Then our second drawing, again 2 points, we find another slide from my collection, and I have a lot, I have dozens. And you tell me what you picked, you write the name on the blank spot, and you draw it again carefully. And then you estimate how many cells you can see, and are they all the same type? They might be, they might not be. There's many different kinds of things. So that's on paper. Again, if you are away, you can't do the paper part, but you can definitely do this digital part. So 6 points to do these first 3 slides, 2 extra points if you do the bonus slide with the zoomed in lens in class, and then 6 points to do the paper. We have Friday to do this today, and we also have Monday if we need it, but Monday's an activity day, so some of you might even continue to finish this up on Tuesday. All right, I hope that helps. Email me if you have questions or talk to me in class.